Now with A2 milk?
Good evening. This is Tony. I have had one heck of a day. Oh, hold on. Let me mute the TV.
Only the A2 protein.
I love milk. I'm so happy about that.
A2 milk. Real milk that's...
Okay, I'm back. Anyway, I'm trying to smile, but my day started at 5 o'clock this morning. Tom came over about 5:20. We went to Graham Hospital to have my surgery. Got everything ready, got everything going. Probably about, say, 8 o'clock-ish, I went in to do the surgery. That was a trip. It was a trip. Let me tell you this. One thing you don't say to a doctor that's getting ready to do surgery on you is when they say, "Oh, I'm the one that stitched you up and last time and you came back and I made sure that it was okay," is say, "Well, I think he did a piss poor job of it and you need to look at my hand." Whoops. Yeah, don't say that. I was so tired and so kind of out of it. That poor doctor, I think they got me back. When they went to put in the sleeping medicine in my other arm, it burnt so bad that I was screaming and yelling in the surgery room going, "Ow, ow, ow, ow," really loud. They shoved oxygen over my face. And they kept telling me to breathe, and I kept telling them it hurt, it burned, it hurts, until finally they knocked me out. I think that was the payback for open mouth, insert foot, and that's exactly what I did. Why would I even say anything like that? So, from the time I woke up in the recovery room, hang on a second, again. Oh, hair on my face. From the time I woke up in the recovery room, almost all day, I was in major, major pain. I woke up crying that it hurt so bad. My arm hurt so bad. It hurts. It hurts. They're like, on a scale of 1 to 10. And I said, it's 11. It's 11. And so they kept giving me pain medicine. And 5 minutes later, it was, "How's your pain now?" And I'm like, "It's 11. So they shoved some more pain medicine in me. And then 5 minutes later, it was, "How's your pain?" I said, "It's still 11. They're like, "Well, if you if you have one more pain injection, then we have to keep you in here for another half hour." But another nurse said, "No, she'll be fine. Just give her another little dose of the pain medicine and take her back to her room to finish recovering," because I was awake enough by then. And I went back to my room in pain, stayed in my room in pain, got dressed in my room in pain. Then, after that, then we had to leave and go over to the meeting for Tom over with the chemo doctor. I was such in pain and such out of it that I had a really hard time understanding this lady. She contradicted herself, or maybe in my mind it was being contradicted. I don't want to put anybody down, but I did talk it over with Tom, and I'm like, I didn't think I quite understood her. She would like, "Well, you're probably gonna lose some of your hair." I'm like, "Oh, okay, you know." Then she's like, "Well, you could lose your hair, but it could be like some of it, but you're getting 2 different types of chemo, so you might get sick and you might throw up." And I was like, "Wait," I was so confused about what she was saying. And once again, I have an itch. I don't know if it's the pain medicine that it's on that's making me itch. It's called, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. It's Narco. Narco is what it's on. And I don't know, it makes me itch. And when I took it earlier and I fell asleep, because we got up so early that I woke up and I was soaked. I was sweating. But I don't know what it is. All I know is that it does start to take the pain away. And here we go again. But the pain goes away enough that I can actually relax and not in excruciating pain like I was when I first woke up. After we left the chemo lady person that actually consulted with us, we walked over to the place where they're doing the chemo at and got him some coupons for Ensure. The lady there was really nice. She gave him a bag with some stuff in it. And so then after that, Tom needed to stop at Aldi's. I was still in a lot of pain, but it was culpable right then because I hadn't gotten my pain medicine yet at the pharmacist. So we stopped at Aldi's. He went in and get a cup, because he likes to get his milk at Aldi's because it's cheaper there, which I don't blame him. And I was fine. I stayed in the car, and he went in and got his medicine. And then from there, we came home, and we stopped at County Market so I could get my pain medicine. Well, they gave him a bunch of other different medicine, but my pain medicine wasn't there because they hadn't got it yet to fill it. And they got it, but they just hadn't had time to fill the pain medicine. So he asked if I wanted to go to Countryside. So I went. I was hungry. I hadn't ate all day. And by now it's like 3:30. Like, we've been up since 5. It's 3:30. I'm in pain. I'm hungry. I just want to eat something so when I get my pain medicine, I can take it and I can lay down and go to sleep. So finally, we went to, they said that it would be like 15, 20 minutes for the pain medicine to be ready. We went to Countryside, and I had French toast, and I had a piece of ham. And then after there, we went back to the pharmacist, and Tom went in and got my medicine for me. And I get home, and we have to stop at Tom's house because, sorry, I wish I knew an editing program where I could edit this so I wouldn't have to keep all that silly stuff, but that's who I am. And like I said, I'm itchy, and I think it's just from the pain pills. So anyway, we went to, got the pain medicine, and then we stopped by his house because he had to drop off the milk. And I'm, in the meantime, having to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom after Countryside. So he drops off this milk, and I'm going, okay, hurry up. I gotta get home. I have to go to the bathroom. So we get to my house, and we go in, and he's going to sit down in the chair. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm going to sit down. I'm like, I'm going to pee myself right here. I need your help pulling my pants down. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I feel so bad for Tom. Tom is out of breath. He's tired. He's been up just like me since 5 o'clock in the morning. He's exhausted. He's sick. He doesn't feel good, because of the cancer. And I'm like, you got to come in there. You got to pull my pants down. So he helped me get all undressed. He was trying to help me undo my bra so I could get my pajamas on. This man does not know how to take a bra off. Finally, I just slipped it over my head and said, here, give me my nightgown. Let me get it on, And so he helped me get my nightgown on. And that's how I've been the rest of the day. So I took my pain medicine, and he left, and I lay down and went to sleep. Slept for 2 hours. It took a while to try to get comfortable with my arm like this, but because it was in a sling, and I had the sling on when I laid down, which was not a good idea because, when you're laying there with a sling around your neck and you try to move and you're choking yourself, that was really stupid. But anyway, I got through my nap, just woke up around 6 o'clock tonight. Just as I woke up, he was coming over because he said, I'll come over and I'll help you. You know, he's like, I got here as soon as I could. And I'm like, that's fine. This poor man, like I said, is not well himself. He's out of breath. He don't feel good. And I feel really bad. I mean, he took such good care of me. I mean, he took my garbage out. He heated up the biscuit for me that I had for dinner. He fed Willow. He changed Willow's pee pads for me tonight. Everything that he did helped me immensely. You know, he put some more pop in the ice box for me. Took the end of it off so I was able to just reach in there and grab it. It's kind of rough trying to open a pop, but I managed it because gotta have my Diet Pepsi. Anyway, he's, I don't know what I can say. He's like, is there anything else you need? Is there anything else you need? And I kept thinking, God, I can't ask him anymore. I've asked him to practically do everything for me, but he said, that's what I'm here for. If you need something, tell me before I go home. So I'm like, oh, you know, you just know I'm fine. Go ahead and go. So finally at 8 o'clock tonight, the poor man worked for me for 2 hours and over piddly things and like he took the garbage out and he did this and did that and it was just little things that bother me if they're not done. And he took care of me. He made sure I ate, took my pain medicine, made sure I had everything that I needed within arm's reach, and then he went home. And I'm sure he's going to sleep really well tonight because I bet he's really tired. So, anyway, that was my whole entire day. Here it is. I don't know what time it is right at this moment, but my pain's starting to, as long as I don't move my arm, I'm not in really bad pain. But if I move it the wrong way, I have shooting pains down my arm. And I'm like, okay, so let's just sit here, relax, watch TV, which is what I'm doing. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that most of the pain is gone, because tomorrow, instead of being in Peoria at 3:30, we have to go there and be there by 11. So that means I need to get up in the morning. He needs to come over, help get me dressed, because I can't get myself dressed with one arm. It's just impossible. Get me dressed. We need to get the car, get gas in the car, and head up to Peoria so he can do his radiation markings. So anyway, pray, give me some prayers. I just don't want to ride all the way up to Peoria in pain, because the roads up there are really bumpy, and I'm hoping that my pain level is down a lot more than it is. He said, make sure you bring your pain pills, and I'm like, okay. So anyway, I think this is about all that I'm going to do tonight. I need to rest for a little bit, but I did want to do an update to let y'all know how things were. And I will talk again with you tomorrow. So, with that, I'm going to say good night. Goodbye.